Blimey. I mean, I've had bad hair days in my time, but, it takes a biscuit. Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Amenti. What is this game? I have no idea. Was it free? Did it cost money? Did someone give it to me? I have no idea. I've done that awful thing again where I wander around on Steam, find a game that looks vaguely interesting, download it, and then completely forget about it for about 2 weeks. And then, here I am. So, I think it has something to do with exploring tombs, and let's have the subtitles on. Oh, are they already on? Oh, I think they're already on. Oh, marvellous. That's excellent. I also don't know what smooth camera is. I've not run my fingers across many a camera in my life, but I am slightly confused why to have a coarse one. Never mind. I think it has something to do with exploring old tombs and skeletons and mummies and all that sort of thing. So, possibly it will be quite good. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. Egypt, Pyramids of Giza, 1979. I didn't know it'd be set in the past. Today is the most important day of my life. By tomorrow I could be hailed as the bravest photographer or the most foolish in history. I want to photograph Rudimond's remains. I'm terrified, but I won't let fear stop me. This is my chance to make history. Right. You see, game, when you asked me if I wanted the subtitles, I sort of thought that the subtitles would be there in addition to voice acting, but seemingly the voice actor has fallen asleep. But that's alright. I can empathise. Right, never mind any of that. This is, oh, blimey, don't look directly at that, Phil. That's a bit derpy. I like the sort of the glare off the metal. Does that not happen on this side as well? Yes, that's nice. I like that little bit of vaguely accurate geometry. Sorry, I'm just it's not important. I know we're here to get murdered by a mummy, but at the same time, I'd like to approve of the professionalism of this game. Ooh, this looks quite nice. I rather like this. This reminds me of that Arid game we played ages ago, a sort of desert survival game set in the 1930s, 1940s, I think it was. I remember that being really rather good. I like these. I thought I mistook that for a Darth Vader hat at first, but I don't think that's what that is. Golly. This might be a stupid question, right? And you'd expect nothing less from me, I sincerely hope, a man who has no brain at all. But, presumably... Oh, I was going to say, it sounds like an aircraft passing overhead. Yes, that's because that's exactly what it is, Phil, you dunce. These pyramids were built by humans? I find that hard to believe. Yeah, you'd be surprised what you can get done when you've got an army of slave labour and a big whip. Right, I don't say that from experience or anything. I just say that, from a vague standpoint of logic. There's little doors there, but I'm not sure I could go through because somebody has arranged there's such a barrier. And although I am the most fearless photographer in history... Got ruddy dark all of a sudden. Is there an eclipse going on this afternoon? I dare not step over this little barrier. I had a bad experience once at a theme park where a man shouted at me for stepping over a little barrier, so I don't do that anymore. No, this might be a stupid question, but are the pyramids not guarded? I don't know very much about, tourism and ancient oddities of the world, but surely the government must have some level of protection in order to stop people just wandering in and damaging these things. But let us see. What do we find? Yeah, surely it should be more difficult to get into a pyramid than just wander through the door. I must enter the tomb before the guards change shifts. Oh, there are people looking after the place, right? Here's a big dog with big lugs. Is it a sphinx? Is it a jackal? I have absolutely no idea. It's highly slender, though. It has clearly been doing these exercises. I'm guessing this isn't a part of the original design. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that the ancient Egyptians probably weren't doing that. This is very nice, though. What the hell is that? I don't think I want to know the answer to that question. I like the level of detail in the environment. It's nice. It's very, very attractive. Reminds me of another game we played ages ago. I can't remember what it was called. Atimor, I think it was called. Some sort of tomb exploring game. That was rather exciting. What have we here? A box? Two boxes, neither of which I may open, but never mind. Is this a torch or something I'm supposed to take with me? Presumably not. No, can I go this? Yes, I can. I can go this way and I can see a scary face of a scary man. Oh, possibly a scary woman. I don't know. Didn't some female pharaohs wear false beards because pharaohs were only supposed to be men or something? I don't know, but Indiana Jones and his identical twin have been through here, so surely everything will be fine. Blimey, we're going to the first level. How exciting! Yeah, some part of the back of my brain from old history classes, and by old history classes I mean exclusively watching horrible histories on the television. I think pharaohs were only supposed to be men at one point. Right. Warning! Danger of death. Enter at your own risk. This tomb, again, shouldn't there be guards stopping me from entering at my own risk? This tomb contains confined spaces that may cause discomfort for those with claustrophobia. Oh, I thought you were going to say it's ancient and it's falling apart and there's a very high chance of a big boulder falling on my bonce and breaking my brain. But no, apparently not. Yes, all these little lights being here suggest that people are supposed to be down here. I've never taken a tour inside a pyramid. I don't even know if you can go inside a pyramid. Presumably there are sort of safe sections that they've been able to map out that you can go inside. I don't know. Right click to take picture. Take pictures of anything interesting. Ah, who defines what's interesting? I define this to be interesting. Blimey. Wow. Is that what cameras were like in 1979? I must confess, I wasn't around at the time in order to be aware of that. But what's this? This again does not seem like part of the original design. Presumably this is some sort of power generator or something. That's a cool image. Let's take a picture of that. Either I've run out of Polaroids, or the camera's decided that that's not a frightfully interesting thing to look at. But never mind. Blimey, the Egyptians were shorter than we are now, aren't they? I feel as if I've heard sort of somewhere that why can't I move forward? I can go back, and that's marvellous. But why can't I go forward? I'm getting a little confusulated. Yeah, I just seem to sort of stop. Here's a problem. This is a big problem. I can sort of boing around a little bit and bash my head on the ceiling, but unless I'm just supposed to take a photograph and not go in there. Or maybe I am. Also, why am I taking photographs in widescreen? Surely I'd be taking them in a 1:1 ratio? I don't know. I don't think. Is that what I came here to do? I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. Can I jump up and sort of crawl through this bit? I don't think I can. No. And I'm not allowed to take a photograph of this. Oh, I am allowed to take a photograph of this. I do not fully understand how this camera works. I need more light to take more photographs. Ah, the first rule of photography, and of videos, in fact. More light is typically better. Yes, indeed. It's quite a modern. It's a frightfully modern bit of tech for 1979. But what do I know? I don't know. I'm not an electrical Egyptologist. I'm just a man. Blimey. That was the man as well. The man who is in severe need of a bath. But other than that, he seems perfectly chipper. Right. blimey, that was a little scary. Oh golly, we found the sarcophagi or sarcophagus. I can't remember the correct pronunciation. This place has more photography subjects. Yes, yes indeed. Right. Is this a photography subject? We have many things here, like this. It's some ancient Egyptian batarang. Tremendous. Here are some artifacts. I can only assume that this explorer is not British, because if he was British, he probably would have picked all these things up and taken them to the British Museum by this point, which is yes. Well, here we are all the same. My kitty aunt, you need to drink less, my friend. Your eyes, what's left of them anyway. Okay, I'm guessing it does that when it doesn't like when it. This close-up angle doesn't make him look any better. Oh, blimey. Yes, I guess... Oh, that looks exciting and interesting. It's like, I was going to say it's a pyramid. Yes, of course it's a pyramid. Yes, it... I don't know what's through here. Let's have a look through here and see if I can stop embarrassing myself quite so much. There's a lot of... There's a lot of screen tearing going on for me, but OBS seems to not pick up on that usually in videos, so hopefully it's alright for you. I'm guessing this right here is the star of the show. When is it going to open and the skeleton's going to jump out? I don't know, but that doesn't look like a frightfully comfy place for you to lie down, sir. But let's pretend like everything's fine. I'm guessing the things I'm supposed to take photographs of are other things which are vaguely well lit. Yes, look, and then the light's gone red again, so that I can activate the lights and then carry on a little bit further into the tomb. Alrighty, I understand how this works. I'd really rather not get kissed by that grubby-faced, badly toothed person again, but it doesn't actually seem to have... Oh wait, hang on, this light was not on before. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Yes! Oh, blimey. Maybe I'm not supposed to go that way. Maybe I should arm myself with these things. Oh, yeah. There we are. Give it a good kicking. That'll teach it. Oh, blimey. I could be here a while. Okay, everything's going fine. I'll pick up my degree in electrical engineering on my way out of the tomb, shall I? Blimey. Sounds like a science experiment gone awry. Oh, blimey. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, a torch! Tremendous. Oh, this is one of those games where the torch moves slightly faster than the camera does. I like those, but at the same time, I don't like that. What is this? I would not want that shoved up my jacksie. Mind you, there's not really anything I would like shoved up my jacksie. You know, I'm not even entirely sure what part of an anatomy a jacksie is, but I'm sure I can come up with a few examples if push comes to shove. Hopefully not pushing and shoving this. Right. Right, okay, now, presumably, I don't need... Oh, blimey, that looks very uncomfortable. Even more uncomfortable than I currently feel. Right, okay, can I carry on exploring? Because presumably now I don't need to worry about turning on power generators and things. Alright, fair enough. Is there a thing missing here? Do you need something? Presumably you do. Some sort of triangular spiky thing with a big eyeball in it. Alright. Oh, I did not see that there before. I don't remember seeing anything like that before, so I'm going to try continuing on my way and see what I find. Oh, golly, what does this say? Danger of death! Tragic events haunt this place. Yeah, it is a tomb. It's not exactly, you know, a chipper coffee at the cafe, is it? Entry is strictly forbidden. If you enter, your death will solely be your responsibility. Ah, right. I find it curious you've written these on bits of scrap cardboard, but by all means, carry on. Don't you be breathing down my lug hole. You take me out to dinner first. Right, never mind. Let's see if I can go through here. I'm guessing this is the way I'm supposed to go, because from a game design perspective it makes sense to give me a task, like find the golden doodad, and then give me a scary place to enter, so that I have to go and get it. Right, this is quite good so far. I'm enjoying the sort of understated audio, although I think that audio is a very important part. Sometimes less is more, because it means you can listen to me prattle on more, which is unfortunate for all of you, but hey ho, here we are. Right, let's just wait for the textures to load in. But not wholly sure what's happened here. Looks like the Egyptians didn't quite have time to finish this. Oh, are we back now? Are we back? Yep, all better. Right, the man and his chisel have finished their work, and now we can carry on. Marvelous. Right. Can I share with you one of the disappointments of my childhood? One of the disappointments of my childhood was finding out that, I don't know if it's all pyramids or just the one that I was hearing about at the time, only have like 2 or 3 rooms in. Like a main death chamber, a corridor, and then like some sort of supplementary death chambers in that's really bad. Death chamber. I just mean like a tomb, you know, a place to put the coffin is what I'm trying to get at. And you know, a place for perhaps a few servants to be buried as well, in order to go along into the afterlife with the pharaoh. Instead of finding out that it's like, you know, a palace with hundreds of rooms and all sorts of things. Oh, blimey! You know, I always thought the pyramids would be full of rooms, but apparently there's very, very minimal ones in there. Right. Goodness. Oh, shit. Would it be cruel of me to make some sort of joke about being thick here? I don't know, but is this what I'm here to photograph? Yep. And suspiciously, no one's tried to murder me for that. But here we are. Right, I guess I've done my duty, and now I can leave. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that doing this is probably a crime. So if I then go out and give all these photographs to a bunch of newspapers, aren't they going to sort of know it was me and then arrest me? I don't know. I really don't know, but I think I've got myself lost. I don't know where I came from, and I don't know where I'm going. Right. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I do remember, I think that's Anubis, isn't it? Which is the jackal-headed god of the underworld, I think, or the afterlife, possibly. I'm not sure if there's a distinction. I am familiar with a bird-headed Egyptian god. I can't for the life remember what they were the god of or what their name was. So that's going to be frightfully embarrassing when we bump into each other at the after recording party, where all of the various staff and monsters get together for an old booze up. I'm sorry, what the hell is going on here? Right, I'll get to all of this and that funny looking rope in a minute. What is up with your faces? Okay, I think the body is vaguely normal. They're holding some sort of long thing, possibly a piece of rope. But what is up with those heads? That's very, very strange. See, this person here, perfectly normal. This person, on the other hand, little bit weird. Little bit sort of weird horny helmet thing going on here. But hey ho. Alright, so there's a shield or a gong? It's a door. Right. I mistook my Saxon shield for a doorknob. I sincerely apologise for being, well, such a knob. Right, there doesn't appear to be anything of... Oh, blimey, what do we have here? A little boat! A small wooden model of a fishing boat, estimated to be over 4,000 years old. Oh, I probably shouldn't be grasping it with my grubby mitts then. I should probably leave it where it is, so that future generations may be in awe of it also. Right. I feel like I've done what I came here to do. I've got my photograph. I don't really know why I'm not just leaving, but I suppose I'm the one that's pressing on rather than turning around. Oh, well? Well, I suppose actually being in a... I was going to say being in a pyramid, you might want access to water. No, the only person that's going to be in the pyramid is the corpse of the pharaoh, so now that I think about it, a well probably isn't that important. But I don't know. I'm not an architect. It's not really my area of expertise. Alright. Some more Indiana Jones people. Right, can I take some more photographs of these? No, I can't. Right, never mind then. I didn't realise these weren't interesting enough. They didn't score highly enough on the interesting-ometer. Right. Henry Caldwell's letter. My name is Henry Caldwell. It is 1922, and I'm leaving this note for anyone who finds it. I came into this tomb searching for answers about the connections between the ancient Egyptians and beings from beyond our world. I know I may not make it out of here alive, but I need to know the truth before it's too late. This place isn't just stone. It watches. It listens. Well, I'm glad at least someone's watching. If you feel it too, trust your instinct. My instinct told me not to come here in the first blooming place. I'll try to leave some more notes to guide you if I survive long enough to write them. But now I must run. The air has turned cold. I swear I can hear her. The Queen's spirit is close. Too close. How close is acceptably close when it comes to the 4,000-year-old spirit of a demon? Hi. How are you? Nice robe. Beautiful eyes. Cracking tiara. I can't take a photograph of this. My eyes can just bulge out like a character in a cut. Hi. I really don't want to keep walking towards you, but I don't guess I've got much. My instincts tell me to leave. I don't think I can. Oh, blimey. I'm guessing that was me fiddling with the torch. Possibly yes, possibly no. Maybe she dragged herself out of the well. Maybe that's why she was so soggy. I don't know, but the frame rate in OBS doesn't look very good, so I'm going to see what I can do about that in order to try and minimise the strain. Yeah, that looks a tad better. Didn't actually expect that to work. That was the simplest thing I could think of, but shockingly, it did actually work. All right then, got some nice hieroglyphs of people here doing a bit of dancing. Good. Good. I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves at least. Right. I thought this was just a sheer drop. I'm grateful that it's not. I'm slightly confused why there are sections of wood in here. Again, I don't know anything about ancient Egyptian architecture, but I would have thought it would just be all stone and things, and smoke signals, seemingly, judging by this squiggle. But never mind. Oh blimey! Oh blimey! Oh, Gideon. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. This looks perfectly ordinary. Sorry, there's just something ever so slightly cross-eyed about that one. I don't quite know why I find that one as amusing as I do, but seemingly I find that one quite amusing. Right. Oh blimey. Oh. Hi. You don't look like you're having a grand time of life. Why am I going to take a photograph of you? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. That seems reasonable. Good. Good goodness gracious me, where is my respect for the dead? Oh dear. Are there any more of these that I can open? I don't think I want to know the answer to that question. But here I am asking all the same. I don't know what this is. This is different. And I'm not sure what it is. There's a doorway there. I just want to check the other sarcophagi and see if I can open any of the others. I somehow doubt that I'll be able to, but I am curious nonetheless. I do find it interesting that they're all of such different styles. I was going to say they're of different heights as well, but I suppose that makes sense if the person being entombed is of a certain height. I suppose it's a bit like just like a coffin really. That's exactly what a sarcophagi was. There wouldn't be any reason to just make a one-size-fits-all, would there? Right. Why do I keep looking at you? I don't know. I must say though, I genuinely would have thought that after 4,000 years there'd be less of you in existence. Less toes, for example. But hey-ho. That's just what proper moisturising and skincare will do for you. The adverts weren't lying. Alright, I can't interact with this, can I? No. Seemingly not. Alright, perhaps I need to interact with this on the way back. Squeak. Indeed. Right, well, a lot of you just stay in there. Can I shut the door behind me? No! No, I mayn't. We don't shut a door behind a pharaoh. Right. This is this is some very thin gentleman. Presumably he was working out on his abs throughout life. Right, do I need to take a photograph of this? Yes, I do. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. That reminds me of that was it Mongolian tomb? I can't remember. Where it was like a whole army, all, you know, horses and soldiers and everything. Was it a tomb or was it just statues? You know, I genuinely can't remember. I'm not very good at ancient history. But, I guess that's all I was coming for. Is my friend still here? Ah, hang on. How am I going to, I'm not, is the short answer. No, my friend is still there. I'm grateful for that. There's also some sort of event here. Like an air extractor. You wouldn't want your pharaohs getting dusty. Ah, I don't remember this being here before. Right, what have we... Ah, another note. Huh, I thought they stole the door. They didn't. It just fell off. Possibly because the hinge was so old that I kept waggling the door open and shut and open and shut and open and shut for the past half an hour that it's just got a bit gammy. Right. That's entirely my fault, and I sincerely apologise to the whole family. At least I assume this is a family. Right, let's read some more. Let's read some more of Indiana Jones's journal. I am now near the tomb, the great pharaoh of Egypt's second millennium. An intense fear grips me, as the legends warn that approaching the pharaoh's remains will awaken his wrath and bring terrifying consequences. I believe in the legends, but my faith in them won't stop me from pressing forward. I must uncover the truth, no matter the cost. Ah, right. So this, Rudimon, I don't know if that's how I pronounced it before, and I'm sure that's the wrong way of pronouncing it, but never mind. Oh, is that the sort of the circular thing with some sort of spikes coming off it? Is that what they're trying to get at with these, carvings? You know, I don't have the faintest idea. So that first mummy that I took some pictures of was don't take that line out of context. Was it said the Queen, but then in that note it seemed to suggest that this Rudimon is male. So possibly he was like a king pharaoh and she was a queen pharaoh. So presumably that was someone different. Oh my Gideon, your teeth are still there. Why am I taking pictures of this? Yep. It's not an achievement I'm overly proud of achieving, but here we are. I've achieved it all the same. Can I go up here, please? No, seemingly I can't. Even if I step on the door, I can't get out of here. Right. Okay. Should I take a photograph of this thing as well? Nope, seemingly not. Alright, I have no idea where it is that I'm going or what it is that I'm supposed to do. Maybe I need to interact with this now? I don't know. That looks like some sort of knob that you might be able to, use to open something, perhaps. But I don't seem to be having any success in doing that. So I am a little teeny tiny bit stuck. Without the faintest idea of where it is I'm supposed to go. But, sorry, I thought I saw some more corpses in there, but I don't think that I did. Right. Well, I am a tad stuck, because I'm not wholly sure how to progress. Let me, check the sarcophagi again and make sure that none of the others are now openable, which previously weren't. What's that blob? That blue thing? Oh. What the... What? Well, the hinges still work. They've transcended the physical realm, and now I can open this door through matter and through space. Tremendous. Sort of the Roman god of hinges, but you'd need an Egyptian god of hinges in order to get a hinge that worked that effectively. And goes, only another doorway open over it. I didn't see this. I do apologise. I do, my giddy aunt, you've got big lugs, my friend. Giddy aunt. It's like Bing Crosby lugs. Right. Sorry, I didn't realise there's a gap here. Also a big bit of rope. Not sure what all this is about. Right, never mind that. That was just me being an idiot. Sorry about that. Oh, blimey. This is this just seems to be just a hole in the rock rather than anything that's been, you know, carved or created. But hey ho. Right. This light does not penetrate frightfully far into the darkness. It's not. Blimey. I don't know what's going on here. These are some these are very interesting interesting drawings, aren't they? It's like, oh dear, I have come to the procession with my very lengthy guitar, only to realise that I was supposed to be playing this harp instead, which my friend has kindly brought me. And that this is very strange. Here are some people playing chess, while some other people queue up in order to in order to get in on the chess game. This is quite fascinating, actually. I never realised studying hieroglyphs could be this interesting. Here's the pharaoh lying down on Sigmund Freud's couch, and here's I'm not even gonna start thinking about what that could be. Right. This is probably where the remains are. I think I'm just going to keep looking at these and make enough stupid rubbish about it. She is so over this. That is the face of my giddy aunt. I only did this because my friend suggested it. I'm really not into this kind of a night out, and I really want to go home. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is very interesting. Oh look, and Anubis is perhaps coming to collect the pharaoh so that he can cart him off to the afterlife. I don't know. Really. This is most interesting. As a cat, look, Bib, it's a 4,000-year-old version of you. I'm glad we came to this conclusion. Right. This isn't in the slightest bit likely to get me killed, but I'll do it all the same. Right. That was loud. It's alright. I mean, yes, blimey, he was a big bloke, wasn't he? Frightfully blue eyes as well. My giddy aunt. I mean, it's beautiful, but at the same time, it's a bit scary, isn't it? Also, where's his other arm gone? What are you doing with your other arm, mate? I don't think I want to know. I seem to have disturbed this man during his slumber, and his arm seems to be doing something fishy. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Right. Am I just going to take a photograph of the sarcophagi, or am I going to open it? I don't know. But this seems like a really, really, really bad idea. No, I'm gonna open it. I'm surprised you can pick that up. It's probably solid gold. Hello. How are you? Probably not in the greatest of health. Well, someone's understandably grumpy about life. Let me just sit here and take some more pictures for Instagram. Yeah, that's a brilliant picture. I can't even see what that is. I'm not even sure what it is now. Oh dear. That brings back memories of the that SCP, the crying man, the one who kills you if you see his face. My Gideon, I'm not even going to tidy up after myself. No, no, no. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to leave him here exposed to the elements. Right, okay, fine, fair enough. I think it is unequivocally time to leave. I still don't know what that missing golden thing was all about. Can still click as if to take a photograph, but I don't know. Press all sort of buttons, but nothing actually seems to be happening. Oh, blimey! Here we are. Oh, I'm still here. That's good. He's not still here. That's not good. But other than that, everything's going brilliantly. At least the aliens are here to abduct me. Oh, good. Oh, good. I was worried. But now everything's fine. Oh, good. And here's a bird bath. Just in case any birds were passing by. You know, if you've got bird-headed gods, maybe that's a tremendously marvellous idea. This all seems a lot cleaner and tidier and in better nick than it was 5 minutes ago. Why do I have a funny feeling I've been yeah, I have a funny feeling I've been transported through time. We have some apples and bananas here. How marvellous. My Gideon. You know, it really does shock me that all of the crappy homeware shops have somehow not got around creating waste paper baskets that look like this. But here we are. We're also going to ignore the pot that's clipping through the floor. That's little compared to the magic door that we saw before. Right. I'm going to twirl my Saxon shield again and see if it opens that door over there. Twirly, twirly. That did not seem to do anything. Do I need to click and hold? No, this does not appear to be working. Is there something wrong with the mechanism? I don't know. No, it does seem to be connected to this door. There's a pulley there, and a link there. But other than that, everything seems fine. So why is this not working? Do I need to keep clicking on it? No. How very mysterious. Why is this not functioning correctly? I don't know. There must be something wrong, right? There must be something wrong with the mechanism. Or at the very least, something that I need to do that I haven't done yet. I don't want to keep moving my head as if that's going to help me see anything. Still can't take any photographs of anything. Maybe I need to sit down and have some brain food. That will surely make everything better. My goodness, that banana's a little bit past its prime. Don't think they had sell-by dates back in ancient Egypt, but I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could tell when a banana was a bit whiffy. See, the one under it looks absolutely lovely, but that one looks right and proper naff. Right, let me have a little look around and just see if there's anything that I'm missing. 'Cause I feel like this should open that, and yet seemingly it doesn't. So what am I being a derp about, big fellow? Explain yourself. Explain why there's blood on the walls as well while you're at it. Oh, blimey. Right, okay. Well, I vaguely figured that out using some degree of brain power. So I twisted this, and the rope kept moving until it reached this point, and then the ropes afterwards didn't. So I figured that might be the problem. Right! It was some ancient papyrus that was getting in the way. Right. Right. I could make a joke about banning books here, but at that point, I think that's so crass and out of hand that it really has no place. So for once, I'm gonna be the bigger man and actually let the crass jokes slide, rather than just saying it right. Have some big-kneed people. Excellent. You wouldn't. I'm so frightfully sorry. Would you say that again? A little bit slower this time. Forgot to clean my lugs out this morning. Right. That was mysterious. Yes, it's good to have an ample supply of needs. You'd hate to be in a situation where you needed them and you didn't have quite enough. That would be most embarrassing. Right, let's wander down the red carpet towards the ancient Egyptian Oscars, presumably. There's strange glowing hands. Right, my kitty. That's a much more human face than any of the others we've seen. Oh, blimey. This is very ceremonial. It's also very good condition. Which, yes. Yes, none of it's been raided yet. None of it's been nabbed for museums or purely for profit. I don't know. Am I supposed to have a sit in a chair? No, am I just supposed to photograph the chair? Seems a bit more reasonable. No, I'm not supposed to photograph the chair. Oh, I have a sit on the couch. This doesn't seem a frightfully comfortable couch, but that's interesting. It's sort of shorter at one end, so that you can sort of lie at one end and then your feet hang over the other in case you're a little bit longer than your average pharaoh. I'm glad to see inclusivity in the consideration of our sofas. If you're reading this, you'll probably realise by now that this place isn't as abandoned as it seems. It feels like we've stepped back into. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that, but I believe it's far more complicated than that. It's as if history itself has swallowed us whole, trapping us in some sort of temporal void. This is not good, not good at all. You need to find a way out. Whatever you do, don't link. Oh, that's a shame, because I have a horrible habit of standing around achieving nothing for vast lengths of time. So, sorry about that. I'll try and pick up the pace a little bit. That seems wise. You know, as I was going up these stairs, I was going to make some sort of stupid comment about saying, I feel like all of it, my goodness, I feel like all of these statues might come to life in a minute. But then I thought, no, that would be far too unlikely to happen. You'll just look like a derp, Phil, and no one will ever listen to you again. Not that anyone ever listened to me in the first place. Right, good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm so glad you all came out to say farewell and arrivederci to me as I meander out of here and go back to the rest of my life. I'm glad we could share this moment together. Now that's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Very nice indeed. Right. Well, I mean, I'm going to probably just sort of... oh, blimey. Maybe I couldn't just walk off in that direction. There seems to be a tad of a drop. But never mind. Well, out of one pyramid into another. Oh, blimey. Also, can I actually die? Or is it just saving in case I quit and, or it crashes and it wants to reload the game? I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to die here. That was strange. Has my light broken again? I think it has. Yes, that's interesting. That was almost as if it was blinking. The character was blinking rather than the camera, rather than the light going on and off. That That was really rather strange. As much as I like having a torch that I can see what I'm doing, at the same time I am very much a proponent of not giving the character a torch, because in situations like this, for example, you can control the lighting much better. The player isn't able to just oh blimey, the physics are a bit balked. That's right. Wow. Oh, they're like the big long legs of a big spider. I don't like that. That's not pleasant at all. Right. I mean, it's all lovely. I love what you've done with the players. Please don't kill me because I insulted your bead chain. No, the fire animation is bloody beautiful. That's very nice. Video games have never been very good at animating fire. I suppose because it's so inherently random, but that's quite good actually. Sorry, I don't know why I get so transfixed on these tiny little details when it comes to game design, but I don't know. I like these little things. They're the little touches that make a big difference when they're all summed together. Right. What meaningless prattle was I going on about? Yes, I sort of prefer it almost when the character doesn't have a light, because it means the developer can control where the light is much better, and I feel like specific attention being paid to how things are lit is very important and gives you a lot more flexibility to make the lighting look really good than otherwise. Right. Here we have an example of a man who moisturised his arms but never moisturised his face. Don't ever do that again, you scary man. I gave him a right proper talking to, didn't I? He won't misbehave again. It's blooming dark in there. Yep, I had a funny feeling something like that was going to happen. Feel like we're playing Old World Blues. Just you keep your big mummified mittens away from me, mate. Right. As much as I joke that the physics on these is a little bit balked, I love that they're trying. I've never actually seen a game try properly with a sort of bead curtain like this before. So the fact that they're trying at all rather than just giving up and abandoning the whole idea, I think is something to be applauded and admired. Well, I can wiggle, but I can't progress. There's a lesson in life for us all. Right, I'm guessing this door is, yes, from the other side of it. Interesting. So these sort of, you can open it from one side, but you can't open it from the other type of doors. I don't know. There is a pathway here, although I don't seem to be able to go anywhere here. I can't take a photograph in order to see anything either. I want to see what seems to be a bit of a gap in the world there. So possibly I'm not supposed to go this way at all. So let's not worry about that. Can I go this way? I mean, a little bit. Again, I don't really feel like I'm supposed to be here, but never mind. Maybe this door is now open? Yes. That would make sense, because you come through this door and the first thing you see is that one, so it puts the idea in your head that you're supposed to go through there. Unless, like me, you're a muppet and you just turn around and go and look at something else. Because apparently I've got the attention span of a flea. Right. You seem fresher than the last one I met. I don't want to take any photographs of you. I'm not interested in fresh. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I don't want things to be fresh. Right. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. No, good. Glad I can't take any photographs of that. Whatever is in there, don't think I want to know. Oh, what am I going to say now? Nothing out of the ordinary. Good. Is the mummy still there? Yes. I did a real number on his feet, didn't they? Either that or he had some sort of a blister on his tootsie from walking too much that they didn't have the common decency to remove for him. Poor bloke. Right, what have we here? needs something. Oh, does it need is this like an indent, or I could perhaps put an emblem of some form if I could find one? I don't know. Also, don't remember this being lit before, but here we are. And I don't mean that in the sort of the street sense of something being lit. I just mean it's, you know, I can see what the bloody hell it is I'm doing. Right. This also needs something. Alright, interesting. So there's various different places that need items, presumably to be input. Oh, is this like a, yes. I think some Roman architecture was like this, wasn't it? It had an atrium, I think is the correct word, which had like a little mosaic pool here with a hole in the roof in order to let the rain through, which gives you an idea possibly of how warm it is in Italy compared to here. Because if I had a hole in my roof, I'd sack my architect. It'd get very bloody cold very blooming quickly. Right. This looks like it will be handy. What odds do you want to lay that the minute I pick this up, something jumps at me? Yeah. You scared the life out of me. Don't ever do that again. Oh, I thought it was some like great hand coming up to grab me. My goodness, that frightened me. My word. Right, let's carry on with life, shall we? Bloody hell. Alright. Alright, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's pop that in there. Tremendous. Right. Now we've reached the prison, judging by the bars on the windows. Right. Good. This coffin's very small. Please tell me it's just a box where you... I mean, coffins sort of are boxes where you keep things, but you know what I mean. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. No. There's a person in there. Why am I doing this? I don't want to be taking pictures of anything that's in a coffin. But I really don't want to be taking pictures of anything in a child-sized coffin. Right, but other than that, everything's going rather marvellously. I think I've disturbed Dad, and he's just wandering around the house all grumpy, having been woken up too early on a Saturday morning, wishing he could spend another hour in bed. Right. Well, as I've aged, that's something I can empathise with, if nothing else. Right, okay, let's put this in here and pretend like everything's going brilliantly. Oh, good. More corpses. I mean, it's a tomb. I don't know what I bloody expected, but you know. Hello. Do I need to photographize you? Seemingly not, no. That is marvellous. I mean, you know, I'll be completely honest with you, right? There are things in my photo gallery that I'd rather other people didn't see. But there's nothing in there that's quite as bad as the photograph of a 4,000-year-old corpse of somebody that wouldn't even have been able to comprehend the concept of a camera, let alone be able to decide if they could consent to somebody taking their photograph and putting it in a newspaper 4,000 years after their death. But we shan't worry about that. We'll just carry on with life. Presumably that cracking noise is the sound of the flames. Right. Can I go this way? Seemingly I can, yes. Not for very long though. Can I go the other way? So this is my ancient tactic of finding out if I can walk down dark corridors, is just sort of meander my bum along the back wall and find out where the perimeter is. Right. Well, there seems to be some some water there, judging by the reflections. Right, this looks like something that's worth... Hang on a tizzity tick, what's that? It's not some big floaty diamond. The legend of Amenti is true. Who's Amenti? Because that's not the name of the pharaoh with Hitler. Oh yeah. We find evidence of aliens, and we don't take a picture of that. No. The thing that would actually be worthy of putting in a bloomin' newspaper. No. Right. Okay. Fine. Interesting. I think this hieroglyph is called the Eye of Horus. I don't know who that was, presumably another Egyptian god. I think the chief of the Egyptian gods was Ra, the god of the sun. And with the light beams coming out, that seems to be the sort of thing that they would be worshipping, that would make some semblance of sense. But big balls of chips up there. Hooray! Hooray for chips. Everyone loves chips. But no, that's something else. Maybe Amenti is the sort of legendary name of the species of aliens that apparently helped them build the pyramids. There's nothing else in there, is there? There's another blue candle. I've learned to distrust blue candles. What does this say? Inscription. Oh golly. Translation of the Egyptian hieroglyphic language. Pharaoh Rudamon ascends tonight to the realm of the star gods. He and Queen... Oh my goodness gracious me. Mertankakar shared a sacred bond with the stars. Rhodamon was the only pharaoh granted the power to shift time and space by the divine. Tomorrow the people will mummify him and send him to his eternal resting place, a realm of silence and peace. After some days in the office, I wish I could be sent to somewhere similar. Anyone who dares disturb his slumber will awaken the wrath of his spirit and the star gods, bringing forth the curse of agony and death. The divine vengeance will be swift and merciless. Right. How the hell do I know how to read this? I don't know, but I can turn this thing around. I didn't realise that. Oh, I told you, don't trust blue candles. Blue candles are evil. I think you can have blue flames. I think, isn't the colour of the flame dependent on the temperature at which it's burning? So, that's why, like, a torch from, like, by torch, I mean a flame from, like, a welding kit or something can appear sort of blue. Is that accurate, or am I making things up? I don't know, but it's bloomin' dark. I don't know if this is the way I came or not, possibly. I've got the hiccups. Sorry about that. Right. I think I've disturbed him quite a lot, so frankly I'm surprised that the vengeance hasn't been swifter, but hey ho, I'm not going to complain. I can't think of many ways that I would like to die, but you know, being having an amateur interest in architecture, at least looking at some nice architecture before death, is possibly one of the less terrible ways to die, I suppose. I don't remember this being here before. This very narrow corridor. Can I interact with this? No, seemingly I can't, and I don't see any rope that it would connect to anyway. So I don't see that serves much of a purpose. I keep hearing the flames and thinking there's something spookier than they truly are, but no, everything's fine, apart from whatever the hell that is. I don't know, but it's moving. I'm not going crazy. There's definitely something there. It's shaped like a pauldron, and it's but I don't think I do mean a pauldron. A pauldron's a shoulder thing, isn't it? I mean a like a whatever that bit is called. I don't think that's not the gauntlet, is it? The gauntlet is the glove. That bit, basically. If there's any armor people out there who can tell me what I mean, I'd appreciate it. Was there another door at the end of this corridor that I didn't go through? I don't quite remember. Yes, there was. I remember. I wiggled, but I didn't progress. How foolish of me to forget. No, I can't go through here. Curious. Most curious. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. I mean, there is definitely somebody standing at the end of that corridor. Absolutely no doubt exists in my mind. I don't know. I'm glad I can't take anything. I can't just walk in there, can I? No, I can't. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. That thing wearing man. I'm just going to rub my back on your legs for a little while. Don't you worry about it. Everything's gonna be absolutely fine. Alright. That seems like the sort of place that I should go, but this doesn't actually seem to go anywhere or achieve anything. There's a door there, but I can't no, I can't do anything. Alright, seemingly I have missed something, which wouldn't be the first time. But let me meander around for a few minutes and see if there's anything obvious which has appeared or moved or is just so grumpy about how slow I am at playing this game that it just decides to jump out at me and shout at me in which direction I'm supposed to be going, and see if I can find us a way to progress. I'm going out already. What's that bloody email it won't shut up about? Another one of those bloody thing coming out on Steam next. How the hell have I gotten involved in all that? Right, something must have changed around here. Something must have changed. Huh. It's another one of these open it from the other side sort of doors. Interesting, and this door has shut itself now, and I can't try with it any longer. Curious. Presumably I wasn't supposed to go back the way that I went back. I was supposed to, yes, I was supposed to go through that door so that I could then, Good afternoon, sir. He doesn't seem frightfully pleased with me, and after listening to my voice for an hour, I can't wholly say that I blame him. Oh, good, Toblerone. That makes me feel so much better about my life. Good afternoon, sir. And to you. Fine fellows that you are. Bloody hell, stars are bright in ancient Egypt, aren't they? That's what light pollution does. Right. Look at the little model boats. Cute, and the nebulas. Because why wouldn't you? Right, never mind, let's carry on. Goodness. What's the matter with the moon tonight? She don't seem the same old moon. Nope, she seems a bloomin' sight bigger than before. That's gonna mess with the tides, and the 4,000-year-old fishermen shan't be chuffed. Oh my giddy, that is right. It's like staring straight into my ring light. That's very, very, very uncomfortable. Right. He says I have to bow my head respectfully. That's quite pretty, actually. I quite like that. I might take a picture of that. What's the picture button? There's the picture button. Hooray! I've figured something out. Right. Sorry, I can't take the picture in while I'm editing. Otherwise, it'll have my big fatuous features in it. I can't photograph it either. Can I just walk into the sea? Yes, I can. I'm just walking in the sea, going for a little bit of a bath. I've got a bit dusty in the tomb, so if you don't mind, I'm going to have a bit of a scrub-a-dub-dub and get myself all nice again. Right. Where am I now? Oh, I'm back here again, and I've tidied up a little bit. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, Henry Cladwell would be pleased with me. It seems it was all a dream. Yes, I escaped. Marvellous. Tremendous. I don't trust that it was all a dream. I need to hit something against it to open the way. Oh, they're boards. I actually thought it was police tape at first, but never mind. Alright, because my shoulder is not strong enough, and because obviously there are like loads of rocks and things that I could pick up in order to smash this open, I need to go and find an axe or something. I don't know. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Oh, I can't go in there. What a shame. Ugh. I don't know what that is, and I don't think I want to know what that is. Right. Everything's fine. Yep. I'm sure everything's fine. Oh, Mr. Pharaoh Man, you wouldn't happen to have a an axe handy that I could borrow, would you? You don't happen to have any spare axes here, do you? Maybe I should be looking at a Viking burial rather than an Egyptian one if I want to find such things. I mean, the Egyptians did believe that you could take things with you into the afterlife. That's why pharaohs were buried with all of their things and food to sustain them on the journey, and servants to tend to their needs. So they did believe that you could take things with you, but I don't know if you'd need to take weapons with you. It's not a holiday destination that I have previously considered precisely what I should pack into my suitcase. Most interesting, because I can't go through there, but I don't know what it is that I need to get in order to do bashing. Do I have... Oh, blimey. I can press... Oh, dear. What have I done? Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, dear. Hang on. Oh, good. I can press tab, and then this little blue rectangle appears, and then when I press the movement keys, nothing happens. But then I can press escape, and then press resume, and then everything's better. Good. Well, I'm glad we went on this little voyage of discovery together, and I don't just mean the one into the... well... the death pyramid. So, you give me a minute, and I'll see if I can figure out what it is I'm supposed to bash these down with. Although I do feel like I just wiggle under it. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm just supposed to pick up a great big bloomin' rock. Right. So when I said picking up a big bloomin' rock and just smashing it would be too obvious, it turns out no, it wouldn't be too obvious. That was the perfectly rational thing to do. My brain has just been so sullied by all of the crazy indie horror games that I've played that have weird contrived solutions. That's what I was looking for. I was going to say that's the most measly throw I've ever seen in my life. But at the same time, that tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of impact was enough to shatter the whole thing into mere sawdust. So possibly it was more than sufficient. Right. Let's move swiftly on before I make any more mistakes and screw anything else up. Right, what have we here? A big chair and a piece of paper. Ah, yes, the most comfortable of all cushions. The Queen's wails are tearing through my mind, each one more unbearable than the last. She is horrifying. I can't even look at her. This tomb is alive and suffocating me, driving me mad. Every shadow feels like it's watching. Every breath feels like my last. She's getting closer. I know my death will be slow and agonizing. I regret ever stepping foot in this place. If you're still here, turn back before it's too late. I feel like it might have been too late about, an hour and 5 minutes ago. But, you know. Oh, there are small ropes here, possibly suggesting some more Saxon shields can be twirled. I don't know. I don't claim to know. It's not really my area of experience. Right. Oh, blimey. Hello. Hello. How are you? You know what that strangely reminds me of, and I don't know why, is playing PT. as much as I rag on PT, as much as I used to rag on PT, thankfully I've now accidentally encountered PT-like games in a long time. But, isn't there a bit in PT when you're going down the corridor, and you turn right, and then you go down another bit of the corridor, and then to the left is like a door, and then sort of to the right and up is like almost an interior balcony type thing, looking down from a higher level, and at one point isn't there someone up there that gives you a jump scare? I've never actually played the original PT, and I haven't seen anyone play the original PT in longer than I can recall, probably over a decade, which is slightly scary. Man alive, when did PT come out? A long ass time ago. Which of these did I come in via? I have no idea. Probably not this one. Alright, which way am I going? I think this is the way back to Mr. Pharaoh's tomb. So I think this is the new pathway that's open? Possibly, yes. Yes, this is definitely... No, I haven't seen this before. Right, I'm not just going to immediately walk down there because I feel like that's a trap that's going to get me killed. Here are some nicely pressed sheets. Excellent. Right, well, now that I've seen the nicely pressed sheets, I can die happy, knowing that the ancient Egyptians knew how to appreciate proper laundrying. Or laundering, I suppose. Is laundering the correct word? I only know that in terms of money laundering. But could you do clothes laundering as well? I don't know. I really don't know. It seems to be some sort of a maze. What have we here? A box. Oh, with another piece of paper inside. When the sun did not rise and the people of Thebes surfaced from heat and thirst, they prayed to the gods. In their mercy, celestial ships descended from the stars, building the pyramids over the holy tombs of the pharaohs. These pyramids, symbols of Egypt's majesty, now hold a divine power that made the Nile flow, set the heavens in motion, and restored life to the earth. Let future generations know their lives are a gift from the gods of the stars, preserved within these sacred monuments. Well, that's frightfully nice of the aliens to do. I only hope that they can come back after we've burnt the planet to bits again through the climate, and then put some more pyramids and fix things again so that we can have a third try at life. Oh, marvellous. Right, what's under here? I don't think I want to know. No, I think I'll... this is a chair, I think. I hope. I hope it's just a chair. There's nothing inherently scary about all these blankets and things, but at the same time they feel a little bit inherently scary. I'm not sure why. Don't you be dropping your towel in front of me and traumatising me. There's enough trauma in this bloomin' tomb. I don't need to see what's under your mummified toga, mate. It's not necessary. It is not necessary, nor is it desired, nor is it broadcastable. It's nothing. So don't even do it. Naughty people. Oh, blimey, here we are. Here's another piece of paper. Oh! Well, here's something I've been looking for about an hour. I'll probably need this at some point, yeah, to sell on eBay after I get out of here so I can afford all of the therapy that will be necessary in order to help me forget about this experience. I like this. This is a good game. I am very, very glad I got this. You know, sometimes it's kind of nice that I completely forget what the hell it is that I've bought and what the hell it is that I'm playing, because it means I can go into it almost completely blind, as if I had somebody to sort of just recommend decent things to you. What have we here? I don't know. Little cat-faced people. Look, Bib. Little cat-faced people. Right. This is probably worthy of a photograph, isn't it? Yep, a massively washed out photograph because I left the flash on, but never mind. Oh look! Another cat! A grumpy cat. I mean, just a cat would be an accurate description, wouldn't it? Most cats are, by definition, a little grumpy. But yeah, well, I like that one. That has got to be my favourite hieroglyph. By far and away, the derpy duck drawn by a 2-year-old. That has got to be my favourite hieroglyph. Oh, blimey. Please tell me that's real. Please, 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 please tell me that's a real hieroglyph. That would be amazing. Alright, never mind none of that rubbish. Let's carry on meandering. I have a funny feeling that some of these things are changing when my back is turned, because some of these corridors seem a little unfamiliar, right? Oh, you know, actually, look, it looks like almost like a mask. Like a sort of, like a plastic, I was going to say a face mask, not that kind of a face mask, like a, you know, a full face mask, you know, like a Halloween mask. I thought that was just the sculpture. Well, someone's shrieking agony. Unless it's 90% of the audience who had to listen to me yammer on for an hour and a quarter. But, sorry about that. Alright, this doesn't actually seem to go anywhere. So, yes, what I said about you changing the world behind me when I'm not looking. You sneaky souls. Blimey. That headdress seems vaguely familiar. Nefertiti? It's the only pharaoh I can think of other than Cleopatra and Tutankhamun and Ramesses. Yep. That seems to... Yes! I got it right! Finally I get my degree in history. Hooray! Huzzah! Oh dear. If you're, you know, quite an intelligent person, you probably don't have this sort of experience. But do you ever have this sort of experience where you're at a pub quiz and you get all the questions wrong, but you get one right and you're just really proud that you knew that one thing? Yeah, I'm a bit like that sometimes. Right. Hi. An ancient Egyptian statue of Iris. Wings... of Iris, wings, goddess of fertility. You can't see this because my face is in the way, but yes, it just says... shouldn't it be Iris's wings? Or the wings... I don't bloody know anymore. Never mind. The goddess of fertility, yes. Yes, because there's no easier way to give birth than to have really long, distended arms and massive wings, and also some sort of bottle opener stuck on your bonds. Oh, I don't know these things. What is that big acorn stuck on her knee? I don't know. What does it say? Also known as the goddess of motherhood. Okay, well, there's a strange type you actually can see. Magic, death, healing, and rebirth. Her name means Queen of the Throne. Ah, right. As opposed to all of those queens that don't have thrones. Right. Okay, fine. Never mind. Anything written? Is there a barcode on the bottom so that we can scan it when we come out of Poundland? No, presumably the answer to that question is a resounding and quite reasonable no. Alright. Let's move on with our life. Let's see what else we can find. This is a strange departure in terms of environment from where we were before. He says immediately going straight back to... Oh dear. I don't think that's a person. No, I changed my mind actually. I think it is a person. It's a person having a bit of a sit in a chair. Can't wholly blame them. I was going to say I wouldn't mind to sit down myself, and then I remembered I am sitting down. Just to show how much attention I'm paying to my life. Should I take a photograph of this? Yep. That seems a darn bit mad. Like, that actually was the Polaroid version of this image is actually quite spooky. That's the sort of thing you find on the occasional subreddit. Hello. How are you? Are you doing quite alright? You've got very long fingers, haven't you? Right. What am I doing in my life? Sorry, I'm just having an existential moment. I'm playing a video game for the entertainment of people I've never met and probably never will meet, and in the video game I'm down on my knees talking to a skeleton about the length of their fingers. Right, this is where I've come to in my Tuesday evening. Okay, fine. Here's the baby changing station, just in case you need one. Right, sorry, madam, well, I've got places to be. Oh, that's good. Oh, steal a tiara, can I? No, good, marvellous. I didn't want to do that. Okay. I'm really... Wow, I haven't been got like that in a horror game in a while. Blimey. Yep. I dropped it along with the contents of... Yeah, we shan't get into that. My God. Oh, Grandma, you give me an hug. I feel better afterwards. Blimey. Blimey. This game paces its scares very well. I think I've said it before, but if you put the scares too close together, then they become... You become desensitized to them, right? Because you're still sort of high on the adrenaline by the time the next one gets there. And if they're too far apart, then the timing is bad, because you sort of get bored waiting for the next thing to happen. So you need to sort of find that balance of them not being too often, not being too far apart. And so far, this game is really hitting the nail on the head, because it's taking just long enough for me to forget that it's a scary game and that I should be nervous before it really throws something at me when my guard is down. My kitty heart. I do find it strange that all of these mummies are just, you know, meandering around screaming at me, rather than actually just trying to whack me over the head and kill me, which, when I read swift, merciless justice, or vengeance, or whatever it was, this isn't quite what I had him. Oh, blimey, I don't have to jump over this, do I, like Indiana Jones? Oh, blimey. I have a funny feeling I need to jump over this. Yep. And I don't think it's going to go very well. Nope. Didn't go very well. In case you're wondering, no, I can't sprint. I can't, can I? There's no, like, key bindings or anything, is there? Input settings, possibly. Yes, jump, crouch, run. Oh, there is run. Left shift to run. Yeah, but I'm pressing run and nothing's happening. I'm a bit confused. Am I going any faster? You know, I think there might be. I'm sort of going from about 2 kph to about 2.05 kph, but I am going slightly faster, so maybe that will help me jump slightly further. Boing, boing, boing. I'm running out of stupid noises to make. Yes, this is going quite well actually thus far. This seems a little dangerous. This seems a little dangerous, but here we are. I mean, coming in this Doom in the first place wasn't exactly the safest of vocations, but, you know, oh, blimey. Don't put it all the way back to the beginning. You mummified miscreant, how could you? You beast. Alright, I'm going to try and sort of speed run this. I've never been very good at speed running games, but here I am all the same. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to fail miserably. Blimey. Oh dear. Right, give us a wee minute or 10 and I'll see if I can get us through this. Oh, blimey, blimey! I'd never actually got on that one before, so I didn't know where to go. Oh dear. I dragged myself down. I forgot where I was going again. My guilty heart. I must have fallen over or bashed my head on quite a few bits of stone, because I do seem to have incurred some rather severe brain damage and frame rate damage for that matter as well, actually. And that's a bit better. We're getting somewhere now. Right, I've realised you can jump a lot later than it initially seems like you can. I need to find a way out of here. I can't stay in this hellhole any longer. Oh, you're just realising that now. Dare I repeat myself, but I feel like I'd come to that conclusion quite some time ago. Good afternoon, madam. You wouldn't happen to have any stones that I could throw at this, would you? Yes, yes, indeed you would. How very kind of you. Should see if I can do a slightly less measly throw than before. I didn't even throw that one and it blew up. Wow, I'm getting less and less force behind these rocks, and yet I'm still having a marvellous result each time. Oh, this mysterious thing again. What's all this about? I don't know, but if it got out of the way, I could go in there. That would be... I keep seeing that and worrying a lot. Seriously, sir, you need a longer loincloth. Oh, blimey. I stand at the end of my days. For 60 years I have walked this earth, but now sickness consumes me. Soon the breath of life will leave my body, and my time will be over. When Rudimon died, he ascended to Amenti, the land of the dead. Yet in my dreams I have seen his spirit suffering, trapped in chains of pain in that cursed place. I do not trust the heavens or their gods. I reject their judgment, and I refuse to go to Amenti. Do not embalm my body. Do not trap me in their rituals. Let my body stay here, within these sacred walls, within this stone chamber. Let my soul remain in the shadowed halls of this pyramid, to wander forever, free from the torment of the afterlife. Well, that's an interesting way of looking at things, isn't it? Curious. So, some rich old geezer had a funny dream and then decided they wanted people to do queer things to their bodies after death. Well, it's nice to know some things never change. Right. That's interesting. Because it seems like we've been being followed by the spirit of both the Mr. Pharaoh and Mrs. Pharaoh. We only find Little Master Pharaoh and Little Miss Pharaoh will have the whole happy family. I can win the card game. Which sort of suggests that their spirits are in similar oh no! Oh dear! I have a bad feeling. I'm gonna have to cross this in a certain special order, aren't I? I've played enough Indiana Jones games to know I need to cross this in some sort of special order. Yes, some sort of special order, possibly indicated by these patterns here. Right, is there anything else that I can look at? Any other things that I can take horrific photographs of? Nope, that one looks perfectly pleasant. That's lovely. That makes a nice change. I like that some of these do scary things and some of them don't. Sort of missable spooks. I always approve of that. Right. So here there are two wiggly worms. There's a wiggly worm at the start and there's a wiggly worm at the end. So then there are 3 eyes. So I'm guessing I should go along here and then get on the eye, but then do I want to get on that one or that one? Because then after that, then there's a flower and then there's a cross. There's a flower and there's a cross there, and then after that it's lion, flower, snake again. So if I try this one, then this one, then this one! Okay, that's mysterious. That's, I've also broken the menu. That's less than marvellous. That's interesting. It didn't do that when I fell down. Which one do I want? This one, I think. Yes. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was putting the newest at the top or the newest at the bottom. Yes, that's curious, because... That's curious, because... It didn't do that when I fell from the platforms I was jumping between. And that "you are dead" thing seemed very Dark Souls, but hey ho. Okay, so I think it was that one where everything went sort of awry. What is the significance of the numbering? Because I was thinking maybe it's like the first snake, the third eye, the first flower, you know, like that. But then surely it would be the first snake, and it wasn't. What happens if I step on this one? Oh, nothing. Interesting. What happens if I step on... Oh, blimey. Maybe this is... Maybe I don't have to step on certain stones. Maybe I just have to make all the stones go down. No, look, there's a lot more than 3 eyes, aren't there? Alright, what comes next? Yeah, you're making that light up again as if to make it that much more important. Alright, what happens if I push down on this one then? Nothing bad, which is good. Then maybe I need to hit a couple of these. No, 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 no. Well, not that specific one anyway. Right. We seem to be making some semblance of progress. Just very slow progress. Alright, fair enough. Let me try this again. So if I step on that one, just that one goes down. But if I step on this one, then they all seemingly go down. Curious. Alright, so then I hit the eyes, didn't I? And those all seem to go fine. And then I hit that one, and that one was fine. But maybe I don't should maybe I shouldn't go for that cross. Maybe I should go for a different cross. Let me try this one. Nope. That didn't go right either. Oh dear. I am very much struggling to understand how this key on the wall works, because... Actually, what just happens if I stand on the blank ones? Well, they all go down on the end. Curious. No, yeah, I don't quite get how this works. I was thinking maybe it's like on a row. Like maybe the problem was that I'd already completed like the 3rd row. So then when I tried to use the cross on the 3rd row, I was like, that's naughty. You shouldn't be fussing about that one. But then that doesn't work for the eyes, because I hit 3 eyes on a different row. So I need the 3 eyes, and then I need that one. But that one was bad. Maybe this one? Yes. Okay, and I'm guessing that's lit up so you can see it from a greater distance. So, do I need a 2nd cross now? Perhaps, yes. And then I need a couple of lions. Like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Then I need a couple of flowers, and then I need another snake. So it is a pathway. But why do I need to step on 2 snakes at the beginning? Do I need to step on 2 snakes at the beginning? I don't know. I don't understand. My brain doesn't work and I feel stupid. But other than that, I was going to say everything's normal. No. Me not understanding what's going on in the world and me feeling like a complete moron is perfectly normal. So everything's above board. Let's carry on with life. Hooray! I figured it out. Is this a secret passage? Is this optional? Because if so, I'd have given up if I knew it was optional. I thought this was a necessary thing. But no. No, apparently not. Hello, dear. Right. Oh, good. Another twirly shield. Tremendous. Is there anyone in here? Nope. Of that, I'm grateful. Right. Anything over here? Oh, blimey. I shouldn't have done that. I think I disturbed him. He was having a bit of a moment. And I disturbed him. Sorry about that. Don't really know what I expected to find in here. Right. Should we carry on with life? I think the answer to that question is yes. I'll get to all of that in a minute. I just want to know, did the, has anything changed over here? No, but I can't go back. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know if anything had changed, like he'd stumbled across the puzzle and done it wrong because he's a big silly Billy, unlike me, and got himself dropped. This looks like that thing from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It looks a lot like that thing from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Interesting. Maybe that was a real thing and these are both being based off the same source. I don't know. Oh good, more aliens, like the 4th Indiana Jones film. Right, okay. What do you want me to take photographs of? I don't understand. Oh, Henry, you poor old soul. As I write this, I don't know if I'm still in the world of Amenti or if I've somehow returned to my own time. Right now, feral mummies are trying to break into this chamber. My time is up, and they will kill me. But strangely, I feel a sense of peace knowing I've finally answered the question that has haunted my entire life. The legend of Amenti is real. The ancient Egyptians truly had spiritual connection with beings from beyond, spanning dimensions of space and time. The theories about their afterlife were true. To whoever reads this, I hope you escape, but if Amenti has trapped you, there may be no way out. What a shame. I wanted to go to the cinema tomorrow. Right. Well, seems like it's all spaceships and fun round here. Ain't that marvellous? Good. Goodness gracious me, I've bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. Someone's a tad grumpy. I don't want to keep walking, but I don't guess I got much choice. Oh good, it's saved again. Probably means there's something that can kill me around the next bend. Maybe there's something chasing me and I should be walking faster. I don't know. The lighting and the detailing in the walls is I'm gonna leave now. I am not interested in none of your coolies, man. You leave me alone! Right. I'm going the wrong way. Blimey. I am pressing shift. For all the good that it's doing. Hello, friends. Kindly leave me alone. Blimey. We know surely should good thumbnails for this video, will I? Sure, I'll still manage to pick out a dull one. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, shit. Are these the ones that ate Henry? Oh, blimey. And the fact that they're crawling means they'll be able to follow me through here. Oh, no, it's alright, it's not alright. Well, there's a nice thumbnail for you, except I was probably pulling a stupid face in it. Oh. There we are. To pull a vaguely ordinary looking face. I can't stand stupid faces in thumbnails. Oh, blimey, I'm gonna get spit roasted. Oh, I applaud the poor stonemasonry ship of whoever was employed to build these floors. Hi, sorry, I know you wanted to murder me, but I'm a tad busy. I've got things to do. I need to go to the shop tomorrow and buy food for the cat. Oh, blimey. Oh, I'm here again. Can you believe it? I can, and I can also... Oh, I was going to say remember the way out of here. Oh, blimey. This, I'm glad you two went to the chiropractor and got that little problem sorted out. Oh, dearie me. I've had enough. I want to go home. I want to have a sit down and a cup of tea. I've had about enough of this. Oh, I'm not going back. I'm not going back through the whole thing again. Oh dear, why does this remind me oddly of a dumbwaiter? I don't know. Oh, I don't want to go there. Oh, it's all coming together now. Yes, of course. Oh, hallelujah. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to press shift again. Good it'll do. I can't believe I'm actually walking out of this hell alive. Yeah, but how much of a life have you got left with all these mental scars, my friend? Oh, I don't think I'm alive. Oh, blimey. Space donuts. Tremendous. Oh, no. Oh, no. Good afternoon. Can I assist you with anything? Oh dear. There doesn't seem to be anywhere I can go from here. I guess I can just sit here and enjoy the show. In fairness, it's a blooming beautiful skybox. But, oh golly! If I went laser through your donut at the top of a pyramid, and then you'd have done something a bit weird. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh my kitty yards. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That was excellent. That was really,
According
really
to recent
good.
reports, American photographer Ethan Carter, famous for exploring and capturing images in terrifying locations, has illegally entered the ancient tomb of Rudimon beneath the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Unfortunately, Carter has not returned, and all attempts to locate him have failed. This isn't the first disappearance linked to the tomb. Years earlier, renowned historian Henry Caldwell also entered Rudimon's resting place alone and was never seen again. Some places are cursed, and those who enter may never leave.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I should keep my eyes peeled for that, because you've blown my socks off with this thus far. My goodness, what a good game! There weren't settings for voice acting that I just didn't notice because I'm a moron, are there? No, seemingly not. Interesting. So you had a voice actor for the, Actually, hang on, maybe I'm being stupid here. Maybe the subtitles aren't for, just like the thought process as you go through. Maybe the subtitles are actually for the ending clip. Maybe the stuff through the base game is there, or the base game main bit of the game. Maybe that's always there. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just a set of subtitles. Stop getting so transfixed on tiny, insignificant details. Feel like you always bloody do. That was genuinely very, very fun. As I said, the timing of the scares I very much liked. The level of detail in the world with the rubble and the dust and the haphazard, worn down nature of all the rocks everywhere. It wasn't just all, boring, smooth corridors. The detail in the world was absolutely lovely. I think I recognise this sort of, not engine, but sort of pre-built user interface thing with, like, how you pick up notes and it has the text on the right hand side. You move the note about how you pick up various different items and things. I see that get used in a lot of games, and typically it's used in quite poor games, to put it one way. This is without doubt the most impressive thing I've ever seen that's used this sort of pre-built UI, because typically a lot of those games seem to just use almost exclusively pre-built stuff. But if this is using pre-built stuff, it's stuff I've never seen before, or if it's all originally made stuff, then it's incredibly impressive. But the variety of the little pictograms on the walls, the variety of the statues, just the environments themselves, genuinely very impressive. I loved the lighting as well, the minimalistic auditory audio design, which picked up in the scary bits and was a great clue to when things were going to be scary, and really sort of put you on edge, and you sort of feel your heart rate and your adrenaline going up as the audio started to crank up a bit. So genuinely really good. I very much enjoyed that. I wasn't entirely sure how to feel about it when it first revealed that it was talking about pyramids and alien assistance and things like that, which I suppose I should have perhaps realised with the foreshadowing at the beginning, when it was talking about the character being surprised, or in disbelief possibly, that these could have been built by human hands, because I don't know. I don't know really, as if there's any conclusive proof one way or the other whether there was any exterior involvement, shall we say, in the construction of the pyramids, but I do think that 9 times out of 10 the simplest explanation is the true one. It's like with Stonehenge, people thought, oh, is Stonehenge some secret thing to commune with the sky gods or something? No, it just turns out it's a sundial. It's just a really big sundial, basically, and it's just there as a calendar. So, you know, that's a much simpler explanation than it, you know, being used for crazy rituals that allow people to turn themselves into cheesecakes or something. But, you know, so typically I think the simplest solution is generally the true one when it comes to mysterious mysteries of ancient mysticisms. So, is it likely, in my opinion, that aliens built the pyramids? Not really. Is it more likely that they just whipped on a lot of people a lot until they carried the big stones, and there were a lot of people, and they probably had, I don't know, sticks they could roll the stones along underneath? Maybe. I don't really know. But, yeah, I wasn't wholly enthused when it came up with the idea of you know, aliens in the pyramids, but it's actually executed it a lot better than I thought, to continue to make it a really fun and interesting story, even though it's something that I don't personally think holds a lot of weight. But as just as a cute idea to make up the body of a game for a narrative, I think it's very good. So yes, that was very good. I very much enjoyed that. I'm sorry if the frame rate was a bit squiffy in places, and I'm sorry that the texture didn't load in quite immediately all the time. But yeah, graphically, auditorily, narratively, spookaliciously, I think it's all really rather good indeed. And if indeed they do make more of this somehow, with a sequel or a follow-on of some kind, then I shall certainly play that as well, because this has been very interesting and very enjoyable, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am completely out of breath, so I shall say look after each other, and good night.